Hello there, sorry I'm a little late here. Want to kick this off. Let me get this stable for us here. Hey Rosella. Hey U7, thanks for joining. So, thanks for joining this evening. It's about 7:30 or so, and I'm at my home office, and I wanted to share with you a legal tip. This is going to be a quick Periscope tonight. I got a lot of stuff to do, but I had a few minutes, so I wanted to kind of jump in here and share. Tim, thanks for joining us on the Periscope. So, real quick introduction for those who don't know me. My name is DJ Valori. I am an entrepreneur, successful entrepreneur, I'll say, because I actually have started many businesses, and this latest business I'm in, Lodging Interactive, I started 15 years ago. Beauty, thanks for joining. And it was now a multi-million-dollar business. So what I do on this Periscope episodes that I do throughout the week, I do 3 or 4, is share advice and lessons that I've learned throughout my career as an entrepreneur. And no bullshit, no nonsense advice. Take it for whatever it's worth. Like I said, I've done it. I've been there. I've seen the movie and I bought the T-shirt, right? I've made it, so I'm sharing some advice with everybody else out there to see if I can help you guys at all in any way. I'm not selling a book like many others or asking you to register for a webinar that you'll pay for. It's all free advice. So if you like what I'm saying, please share it with all your friends. Hit the little share icon there and actually follow me on Periscope, because I never really know when I'm doing these episodes because I travel quite a bit and I run a multi-million-dollar company, so I'm kind of busy. But on this episode tonight, what I want to talk about is legal issue that faces small businesses, right, and entrepreneurs as they're starting out. If you're running a business, at some point in time, you're going to receive a letter, either a cease and desist letter where someone wants you to stop doing something, or someone who is claiming copyright infringements or intellectual copyright infringement on something that you're doing. Many times it's actually your competitors that are potentially trying to scare you and put you out of business and hoping that you're going to back out. You know, maybe you're just being so successful in the marketplace that they feel threatened, right? So they get together with their attorney and they find something and they try to scare you. And these are what I call, threatening lawsuits, letters, right? So you'll get these letters and they demand that you stop doing whatever it is that they're saying you're doing that's in violation of their proprietary rights. And the thing that I call these are really strong, scary letters, right, that are sent from their attorneys. And the first thing you need to do, there are 3 things really you need to do. One is you don't panic, right? When you get that kind of letter, and you will get those letters, we've received them at our company, don't blow them off, right? You want to make sure that you're responding, you're not panicking, and that take a deep breath and know that 99.9% of those letters are all bullshit, right? They're all meant just to scare you, to stop you from potentially growing your business and continuing, just to kind of throw a little wrench there in the works. And you want to make sure, on the second tip is, besides not panicking, you want to make sure that you do respond to these requests, because especially if they're coming to you via a registered letter or a Federal Express or DHL or something like that, where there's a courier involved, because if in fact it does go to a lawsuit, which is highly unlikely, I'll tell you why in a second. If it does go to a court proceeding, you want to be able to show the judge that you responded, you didn't just blow it off, right? So you don't want to give your adversary any sort of a leg up by not responding. So always take it seriously, but know that it's all BS, right? 99.9% of the time. The reason it's all BS is because anybody can threaten to sue anyone these days, right? It's very simple. You write a strong, scary letter and you hope that that person backs down. Well, in order to sue someone, and again, I learned this from experience, in order to sue someone, and you've got to prove damages, financial damages, and that takes money. So there's a lot of money at stake when you sue someone. You can't just sue someone for $3,000, $4,000. No one's going to do that because it's just too small. It doesn't make any sense. You're going to have to. They're going to have to hire attorneys. They're going to have to do discovery. It's a whole lengthy process. So unless you're involved in a multi-million-dollar, and as a startup, you're probably not. Again, it's just your competitors trying to frazzle your nerves. You're not going to run into any issues with someone really actually trying to sue you, because suing takes money, right? And whoever has more money typically wins, but they're not going to spend money on suing you when they really don't have a leg to stand on. So one is you don't panic. Two is don't blow it off. Definitely respond to that request, especially if it's coming to you via registered mail or a courier. Third, always get your attorney. And if you don't have an attorney, find one in your town, spend a couple $100 and have them write a letter that basically confirms that your company believes and operates at the highest level of moral and efficacy, moral standards, and is very ethical and professional. And absolutely, you will investigate any claims that they're making that come forth in a timely manner. However, before you proceed with that, you want them to prove to you that, in fact, the claim that they're making can be substantiated, right? So you turn around and write a letter to them, very politely, from your attorney, stating that you want proof of what they're saying before you'll take this any further. And in fact, if they provide the proof, you'll get back to them, right? So that's, again, a typical way for small companies to get involved and get scared from these larger companies is when they get these letters, these panic letters from legal counsel from other companies that are trying to just basically, frazzle you, get you to stop selling maybe because you're being effective in the marketplace, and they see that as a threatening act. So you want to not panic. You want to respond as soon as you can to that letter that comes in via registered mail or courier, and you want to actually provide proof. Here's an example. We're in the website development business, right? Don't panic, always respond. That's right, Rosella. Thank you for confirming that. But here's a real example. So let's say you develop a website, right, or marketing materials, and someone contacts you, and you have a picture of a person sitting on a bench, and someone contacts you and says, you know what, that picture belongs to us. We own the rights to that picture. You need to pay us $3,000, or we're going to sue you for copyright infringement, intellectual copyright, and the list goes on, right, because you stole the picture in their assumption and what they're saying. Well, the first thing you want to do is, again, don't panic, respond. And the third point is you want to write a letter that basically says, absolutely, we respect intellectual copyright, infringement laws, etc., but I want you to prove that you own that picture. So jump through hoops, send me documentation that's all legitimized and signed off on by third-party services that actually state that you own this picture. And then you know what? Then if we did use it in error, we'll compensate you. We'll move forward and we'll make a deal. But let them, the burden of proof is on them to come back to you with information that basically shows that they actually own that image, right? So don't fall prey for someone just asking for money. Always have your lawyers write a letter, cease and desist letter, on basically getting them to stop hassling you unless they step up and provide proof that they own that particular piece of information. Whether it's an image or content, etc. So, again, my name is DJ Valori. If you like this, not too many people are on tonight, but we're doing this for the replay too, so hopefully someone will catch this replay and will learn a little bit from it. Again, legal issues always pop up as you're becoming a successful company and you're growing your business. So if anybody has any questions at this point, let me know. Otherwise, we're going to sign off and see you next time, and hopefully answer some more questions for you. So have a good evening, everybody, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.